It's fine to be skeptical. To conclude that it's fake, it's like, well, hang on a minute.
Wonderful.
What other
How do I make
explanation is there
money
for this?
off depressed
This would
people?
be pretty crazy to fake this. I then went onto her OnlyFans for journalism purposes, and what do I see? $100 for a job video. So I pay $100, and what do I get? I get some fake bullshit. She's sucking a rubber. Ridiculous. Are you not listening to what I'm saying? Do you understand the level of wealth that Amouranth has achieved? A week of donos for this is a trivial amount of money for her. She's literally like a multi-millionaire at this point. Now, we get to the Amouranth situation. So, ladies and gentlemen, I approach this topic with great caution because I have been baited by Amouranth myself, okay? I tragically had a bad take on the initial husband drama and was too gracious towards Amouranth. So, long time ago now. But I take the L. I've taken the L on it, admitted that I was wrong about that. And in order to kind of overcompensate, I've made repeated videos attacking Amouranth. And now, there's a new drama where she's claimed that something has happened. And there's a lot of skepticism about whether it really did. So let's have a look and we'll see what we think. Let's have a little look. So basically, it all started off with Amouranth claiming that she was being robbed at gunpoint. Now, I think that one thing that initially led people to think this was perhaps not what we thought it was this. The fact that she tweeted about it. They claimed they came wanting crypto. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. I'm just going to assume you've not seen everything yet, okay? I'm going to assume you've not seen everything. I'll show it all, and then we'll see where we are, okay? We're not getting one guy just yet. Let's have a little chat and see what we think about all the information. I'm being too robbed at gunpoint. So the way that, and also look, you'll notice too robbed. So that's obviously doesn't make any sense. And then gunpoint, gunpont is missing an I, so it's misspelled. So what this initially, I think, comes across as is either some stupid, ridiculous meme or someone is typing under duress. Someone has got something happening and they're desperately trying to get a message out, right? So, you know, the problem for Amouranth is obviously there is a lot of skepticism around her following this stuff with her husband. But again, just like the previous segment, I think that, you know, we got to put that to one side and think, well, what is actually happening here? What do we think happened? So this was actually a serious tweet. It wasn't a joke. And this was her, I guess, trying to get a message out that, you know, she had the situation, like she was being robbed and wanted some help, right? And then I believe I shot one of them. They wanted crypto, is what they were yelling. They pulled me out of bed. This was a home invasion. SWAT here now. I'm safe. So this seems real, I guess. I guess you can see. I mean, that looks like lights, a vehicle. It's difficult to really make it out, but yeah, this seems like an actual picture she took. But is that again maybe a police car? It's difficult to see. I thought maybe that was a van, but it looks like just lights off another house or something. Okay. So I think that there was this was met with a lot of skepticism initially, and people were like, she's faking it for views or for drama or something like that. And I saw this play out because it was during my days off. And I've got to be honest with you, I was a bit like, I think this it would be insane for her to fake this. It would be utterly crazy for her to fake this having happened completely. And so I kind of was like leaning more towards, yeah, something probably happened. Maybe she's embellishing it, I don't know, but something definitely happened that led to these series of events occurring. So this is the start of it. And then she actually posted a video of it too. So 3 gunmen He screams, I got shot after. I'm not supposed to post the scene itself, nor the casing, which are now evidence. They beat me before this video and pistol whipped me. The pummeling felt like it would never end, and I protected my head by putting my arms up like I learned how to do in boxing. Blood was streaming down my head and my hands were beat brown. They bought duct tape and masks and were armed with handguns. So this is the footage.
Oh, right here. It's in here.
I'm still coming. Come on. Go, 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 go. Hurry up.
Fake. Okay, I haven't shown everything yet, to be fair. So, from what I can kind of gather from this, I think what's happening here is that she's obviously been accosted elsewhere in her property. And I think she's leading the people to where she keeps her gun. Okay? And I think that she's saying, like, it's here, it's here. I think she's saying, my crypto or whatever, my device for crypto is stored here, in order to lead them where she knows there's a weapon. And then she grabs the gun and starts shooting at them. I'm pretty sure that's what happened here. Because people are saying, why is she running like that? Why is she running like that? Well, because she's trying to bait them. She's trying to bait them into somewhere where she's able to grab something to defend herself with. Right? Like, look, listen.
Oh, right here. It's in here.
It's over here, it's in here. So that, you know, and also I think that, you know, I can understand at this point people having some skepticism somewhat, right? I get it, right? It just, you need to think about, it's fine to be skeptical. To conclude that it's fake, it's like, well, hang on a minute.
Wonderful.
What
But
other
how do I make
explanation is there
money
for this?
off depressed
This would
people?
be pretty crazy to fake this. Thank you for the $2. I'm getting there, don't worry. How can the crypto be there? Okay, well, 2 points there. One is the crypto isn't actually there. That's obviously where she keeps her weapon, a gun, and she's lying to the robbers saying that she keeps a device there where she can access a crypto, presumably. Okay? So it's not actually there. It's just she's probably sold them some fucking story that, oh, my device is there for the crypto. Come with me and I'll get it for you. And then she can get the gun and she can shoot back, right? Like a USB stick or something like that, or a device where you can access your crypto accounts. It could be anything, you know? Also, it seems like these robbers are black. So there's some questions about IQ scores, but we don't need to get into that, okay?
I'm still coming. Come on. Go, 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 go. Hurry up.
Okay, fell for it again a wall. I mean, I guess to be fair, okay, I would say that at this point, a little bit of skepticism, sure, I get that. Okay, fair enough. But I don't think you can conclude anything beyond just, okay, well, this, maybe something did happen, but it's a bit unclear, like, it's a bit confusing, perhaps, right? At this point, if you're still skeptical, fair enough. But then, after that, okay, this account, the Houston Police Officers Union, which I believe is an official verified government account. So this is actually this organization tweeting this out. If you have any information related to this aggravated robbery, home invasion, contact the Houston Police Robbery Division or Crime Stoppers of Houston. Did they post an actual report? I mean, I would have thought that this account tweeting this out, which is an official, this got the badge of an official government organization. Like, it would be insane to me to think that they tweeted this out without this having happened from their perspective, right? Now, obviously, I do think, well, why is the police union tweeting this out? But then, do they also post other crimes that have happened on this account? Because if they do, then, well, yeah. They just are one of those accounts that posts sometimes this sort of material. I'm just scanning through. There's a lot of pro-Trump materials, so that's a bit weird. Yeah, this is obviously okay. I think the reason that I think that they're tweeting this out is because there's some sort of like political, obviously they're like some sort of political organization, pro-Trump thing, and it aligns with their politics to tweet something like this out, maybe something like that. But I would be very surprised if the official police officer union account tweeted something out that wasn't true about a crime that had apparently occurred. So for this, I'm thinking, okay, this probably happened. And then we've got a Forbes article.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
It's fake. If it was real, those melanated folks would have raped her first.
So Forbes, I'd be surprised if Forbes had publicized or put an article out that was stating something this plainly that wasn't true. The popular online streamer Caitlin Siragusa, known as Amouranth, suffered a violent home invasion where attackers demanded Bitcoin. She shared a terrifying update on X. Yeah. After publication of this article, the incident was reported by the Houston Police Officers Union posted official X account asking for information related to the attack. Also, they would have recognized her as a Twitch streamer. They wouldn't have said kick. Piebox, you are unendingly retarded. It's unbelievable how fucking dumb you are. Bro. What do you mean? Why? Oh, I'm a kick streamer. Oh, okay. There we go. You're a kick streamer. What are you on about? So, in any case... What? What? Bro! The Matrix is breaking! It's a fake website, dude! No! Hoisted by my own petard. Okay. Does she have an OnlyFans? Anyway. So, at this point, I'm thinking, okay... I was a bit skeptical at first, but after this, after the video, and after the, original tweets, I was like, okay, well, this seems to have happened, right? And then the final piece of the puzzle for me that I think really cemented this is randomly, Donut Operator, who is a former police officer, I believe, came out and said, spoke to some folks, this 100% happened. Now, that in and of itself, I wouldn't necessarily be like, well, this means it happened. But with everything else, and this guy randomly coming out and saying this, knowing he's, a former police officer, like, what reason would he have to come out to verify this if it wasn't true? I mean, it doesn't matter what Donut Operator's politics are. Why would he come out and say that something 100% happened if it hadn't? Because that would be a massive hit to his credibility if it turned out not to be true. Donut is not trustable. Yeah, this is why these are some of the most frustrating segments. It's like it's this extreme retarded skepticism because you fucking hate someone. Like, that video would need to be staged. Donut Operator would need to be just for some reason saying this happened when it didn't, or saying that he spoke to someone when he hadn't. That police officer union account would need to be falsely claiming that this had happened when it hadn't. You said all this last time. I didn't say all this last time. I didn't say all this at all. I was too favourable towards Amouranth. But the thing is, I would be happy to change my perspective if more information was provided. If more information was to come forward, I'd be like, well, yeah, it didn't happen then. But what information am I supposed to look at to now conclude that this definitely didn't happen, this was faked? When all the information, including from sources that are separate from Amouranth, are all pointing in the direction that this happened. Like, explain this. You can call Donut Operator whatever you want, I don't fucking care. But like, why would he say this? This is such a bizarre thing to tweet if this wasn't actually the case. This only confirms that the police recalled. That could be Jussie Smollett and his friends getting back into acting. So Amouranth faked a break-in. For what purpose, by the way? For what purpose? I guess you could maybe argue that she was in some drama with the Wokes because they didn't like the fact that she was supporting Amouranth. And I guess it would be what? She's faked this in order to cover up the fact she was arguing with woke retards when she's on kick and that doesn't really, like, dude. For attention? What attention? What? Okay, why does Amouranth need the attention of this though? She's doing fine without this. God, honestly, I'm happy to change my perspective on this and say, oh yeah, well this probably didn't happen then and it is faked or something. But what information are you looking at that I'm not seeing that would allow me to go, well yeah, this is probably fake or staged? Like, you guys are so irritating with this stuff. You're honestly just fucking brain dead, right? This is why you'll always be retarded chatters and you never be more than that. Because you just go along with retarded thinking. You're not seeing proof. I mean, yeah, I don't have proof this is definitely real and it happened. But there's a lot of evidence that points in that direction. I will immediately change my perspective if you were able to provide me with any information that points more towards this being fake. Like, bro, what are you looking at? What are you seeing here? Is it just you've got this insane, endless skepticism about it? Or do you actually have something that goes against everything else that we're seeing here?
Oh, right here. It's in here.
I'm still coming. Come on. Go, 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 go.
It's the boy who cried wolf scenario. I want some sort of documentation that can be verified. So you're waiting for the police report. Okay. I mean, if you're waiting for the police report and you're skeptical until then, that's fine. But to say that it's faked, I mean, you would need some pretty hefty evidence to say this is faked, right? Waiting for the police report, I accept. Yeah, fair enough. You want a bit more. I can see that.
Okay, that's wonderful.
That's reasonable.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
Affiliated organizations often serve as pass-throughs for anonymous sources in investigations or unofficial announcements. Chicago Union was the first to point out flaws in the Smollett case, for example.
Thank you for the super chats. Why did she invite them? Because she was getting robbed and she had a gun somewhere and she was leading them to there. They might be the worst robbers of all time. I don't think they're the worst robbers of all time. I think that they're just normal criminals. People have got this perception of criminals as these experts that are conducting these kind of like advanced criminal enterprises and operations and are doing all these clever crimes and stuff like that. That's not true. Robbers are fucking morons, right? What fucking state do you have to be in that your life is going up to a celebrity and trying to fucking take crypto from them? Criminals are fucking stupid, bro. You watch too many fucking Hollywood movies. You watch Heat. People watch Heat and think that's the norm for criminals. They think that's how criminals are operating, to that professional high standard. And they got like fake shit and they figured it all out and they know the alarm system and stuff like that, right? Whereas most people go up to someone with a gun and there's a camera there or there's a police officer across the street and go, give me a purse now. and they get arrested immediately. That is like the normal criminal experience. Why would they let her tweet? Well, I would presume that if someone is trying to steal crypto from you, it would make sense that you'd be on your phone. And so it's something that she quickly put out in the moment with them thinking that she was using the phone for some other purpose or something like that, I would guess. I don't know. Maybe found a quick moment to tweet something out. I don't know. I might have to remove this video later. Thank you for the super chats.
Money off depressed people.
Criminals are a superstitious and cowardly lot.
The high-res version is already with cops, turn up sound. A trail of blood all the way along the driveway, forensic testing it. They kept shooting my bedroom door and then finally kicked it in.
Sweet.
Okay. Bro. Time for security and some better doors. Bro. What? Bro, this is like the inverse of the Sinner thing yesterday, where I was very critical of the women for making very big mistakes here. What the fuck? Dude, this is like an internal door. What the... I don't really know what else you can do at that point. She lives in like a gated community, no? I mean, you know, bro, I'm happy to be critical of Amouranth. I'm all for that. But not critical to an excess. Where I'm like, okay. I mean, like, I'm happy to accept. I'm happy to, you know, have skepticism. I'm happy to say, yeah, if you want to wait for the police report, fair enough. It's saying that this is definitively faked that I think is a problem. I'm like, well, how are we figuring that out exactly? And then she posted this video. Oh, yeah, no, those are definitely police vehicles. Yeah. Those are... Okay, so I thought this was like light from another property. That's like, looks like a police van or something, right? They wouldn't let her use the phone and not watch what she was doing. Again, you've watched too much Hollywood. You assume too much of these criminals. Or maybe an ambulance, yeah. Criminals are not smart. Criminals are desperate. Most criminals that are conducting a criminal act are desperate and anxious.
Okay,
they're not thinking. They're not like fucking heat.
People?
Also, have you watched the security footage at 2x speed with the Benny Hill song in the background? Very funny.
You guys are thinking way too much of criminals that they'd be like fucking monitoring what she's doing. Like, I could easily imagine a situation. They're trying to rob her of her crypto. She's getting her phone out to do something to do with the crypto and they're buying that. And they're like, you know. And obviously they're going to have other things they're concerned about too. They're going to be maybe looking for other things that are going on, other people in the house, police presence, etc. They're going to be panicked. They're going to be panicked. If they're robbing crypto, they must have an idea. Dude. I just think you guys have watched too many Hollywood movies. It just, all of this stacks up for me that there was a home invasion, they tried to rob her, he shot them and they ran away, and the police showed up. And the robbers were not particularly smart or sophisticated criminals. I'm covered in blood, but only some of it is mine. I'll update you all later, but I'm safe now. Was at gunpoint, they gave me the phone and said log in with gun to my head, and I tweeted because calling would be a death sentence.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
These are Section 8 thugs. You expect them to operate a robbery with such fidelity.
Thank you for the super chats. What is this, bro? Dude, everything about the Amouranth robbery looks and sounds fake as shit. I mean, what? Yeah, the initial tweet, skepticism. Diminished when you see the video, but still skepticism.
Okay, that's
maybe
wonderful.
Diminished
But how do I
further,
make
hopefully,
money
when you see the
off
police
depressed
tweet.
people?
Still skepticism. I don't know, man. It just feels like people
Okay,
are
that's
engaging in
wonderful.
this
But
like
how do I make money
insane,
off depressed people?
Chat
high
must be thinking
skepticism.
all criminals are like the payday gang. That, or they just hate women.
Thank you for the super chats. I'm not crazy. I know Amouranth faked the home invasion. I knew it. Just like she faked her spousal abuse. As if I could ever make such a mistake again. Never. Never. I couldn't prove it. He covered her tracks. She got that idiot at the Houston Police Department to lie for her. Dude, exactly. How on earth can you like, dude, it's just, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. That this level, like, she is at the stage of then reporting like a false crime. She could actually end up on criminal charges for this if she's lying about it. It's such an insane risk to take for what? A week of coverage talking about her being robbed. I just don't buy it. I don't buy this narrative that she is going to risk it for what purpose?
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
I don't know, to me the sound of gunshots makes the entire thing more believable. The odds of someone firing a gun for a gag is unlikely.
Okay, that's wonderful.
All the
But how
press
do I
outlets
make
are reporting
money
on this
off
as
depressed
well.
people?
Are we sure this wasn't Shelby just trying to meet his favorite streamers?
Okay, possibly. Thank you for the super chats. Any other tweets from her, and then we'll listen to her talk about it to further scrutinize this woman's claims, see if she's bullshitting or not. Okay. This is not a prank, help. Okay. I can't scroll through a timeline because she's got fucking pictures and shit everywhere. They pistol whipped me, but I got one. I'm bleeding a lot, but stable, going to hospital. Listen, as I did before, as I always do, if it turns out that I'm wrong about this, I will obviously very vocally take the L on, you know.
Chud can get college degrees in prisons in the USA.
Thank you for the super chat. On trusting a woman again. It's just, you know, embellishing the dynamics of your personal relationship to make it seem like your husband is abusing you. To, you know, facilitating a false robbery attempt to then report to the police. I mean, I don't know, dude. I feel like there's a different levels of dishonesty or deception. There's different levels of deception that are happening there, you know? You can also embellish a home invasion. Well, yeah, but the home invasion, even if you're embellishing it, still, I believe, occurred. Tweeting... Wait, you think she's not called the police? Okay, dude. Well, anyway, listen, if you're just skeptical and you're like, I'm still a little bit skeptical. I'd like to see a bit more hardline, like, documentation. I can see that. I can understand that level of skepticism.
Okay, that's wonderful.
But I just don't know what there is to say it's fake.
Wargaming Dad became a member. Wargaming Dad
Okay,
celebrates 6 months of membership. Never believe women.
Thank you for the membership. For me, there's enough documentation for me to say, yeah, it looks like this happened then. This to me is, how would you explain this? Why would he say this if it wasn't the case? Like, clearly he's verified this with a police officer having worked formerly for the police. Well, sorry, I should say, to me it seems that's what's happened. And this as well. Yeah. I guess you could argue that, yeah, it's like they've been lied to by Amouranth. But if Amouranth is, I mean, faking a home invasion, like that is going to be, what would the charges even be for that? Making a false report to the police, some sort of, in the UK it's like wasting police time, something like that. I don't know what it is in the US. Yeah. Anyway, let's see what she had to say about it. Maybe we can discern some dishonesty from her here. We can get our women hate hour in. Let's have a look. Okay. Starting soon. Okay. Bro, when is she actually fucking... Dude. Bro! What the fuck, dude? Half of it is just starting... Fucking hell. Okay, there we go. It's literally about to fucking happen. Literally now. Any second now. Any second now, guys. Any second now. Any second now. Bro. There we go.
Yo. What's up, chat? Hi. Thanks for waiting. Sorry. There was the leaf blower guy outside, and then my dogs were needing to go up potty, but I'm here now. I'm alright. Yeah, I just want to let you guys know that I'm safe. It's going to be a short stream. But yeah, like, I really appreciate all the support you guys have shown me. I've had a lot of people reach out to me, a lot of stream friends, a lot of family members, offline friends. So, that's really cool. It is a very, I guess, long story, so I can't go into the details today since we're still working on the investigation with the detectives and stuff, so I can't really reveal too much about it yet. I don't want to compromise any ongoing work, but there will be more stuff about it next week, for sure.
Can we get a bruise analysis? Yeah, I'm guessing. Where was she hit? If there's any bruising, it can be covered up with makeup, foundation. That's in my personal experience. In my personal experience, if a woman has been battered, right, they can slap a bit of foundation on and normally cover it up. That's my personal experience.
But as you know, the public knowledge that I can share with you is that I was involved in a robbery and held at gunpoint at my house. Super scary. Yeah, it was probably the craziest shit that ever happened to me. And yeah, that was... Yeah, I want to tell you guys more about it, but I can't today for various detective reasons. So there'll be more stuff next week where I plan to share like a more detailed timeline.
Okay.
I guess insights, kind of like a tell-all. But so yeah, for now, if you have questions, I can't really discuss that in the chat. So if I ignore your questions, just know that I have to for now. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys understanding though. So thanks for the support. Like I got so many people immediately like after it happened for now.
No, it's not a bruise. That looks like a plaster. Looks like she's got a plaster on her hand. Why would you not be able to talk about it? I mean,
Okay,
if
wonderful.
the people that have done
But
it
how
are
do I
watching her
make
stream, she might
money
reveal
off the
information that might help
Can
them
confirm.
evade authorities.
I've been beating my wife for years, with a bit of makeup, nobody ever says a thing.
Thank you for the super chat. Like if you say, oh, the detectives have got something in regards to like a jacket the person was wearing or something like that. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't think it's that unreasonable to not speak on it at length straight away. Certainly not to do a play-by-play.
But yeah, I really appreciate you guys understanding though. So thanks for the support. Like I got so many people immediately like after it happened. People found out so fast. Like I was still in the I was still like in the ambulance when I had a bunch of people start texting me. So that's really cool. So thank you.
Then why do a stream for 15 minutes to say you can't talk about it? Because you're a streamer. Because you're a streamer and people expect you to stream and you want to do a quick explanation as to like what happened briefly. I mean, why would a streamer stream? What's that? That's very suspicious, bro.
Thank you guys for that. But yeah, can't really talk about too much yet, but soon.
I think the other problem I got with this, I would love for this to be fake. I think this would be great if this was all bullshit. It'd be a fucking insane drama if it turned out that she'd fake this all. But you guys have got such fucking garbage dog shit points, and you fucking worthless cunts in chat never have to fucking answer to that. You can get stuff wrong all the time and it doesn't fucking matter, right? I'm the only motherfucker that has to own his L's. You fuckers could just change your opinion and no one's gonna fucking know because you're a literal fucking nobody. It's annoying, bro. It's really irritating. Make better points. Make better fucking arguments and own your L's when you take them.
Soon. I have been resting though, past few days, so I haven't really been streaming at all. And It's been weird.
Problem?
It's been a very
Problem?
surreal feeling. Like, I still am trying to process what happened exactly. Like, it kind of feels like a dream. But I'm lucky that I'm okay.
Yes, yes. Write down the names. Make a list. Make a list of everyone with the wrong take. Yes.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse for sure. So, I guess I'm kind of still in shock a bit. Like, I don't feel like I'm even here right now, if that makes sense. Like, it feels like one of those ongoing dreams. But, yeah. It's heavy stuff. Been talking to my parents a lot, spending time with family. So. It's gonna take a while to sink in, I guess. But I do have a pre-planned appearance that I'm still committed to going to. It's a chance for me to take some time off and recharge anyways, so I'll be going to that this weekend. Yeah, so probably won't be here again until next week when I can share more details with you guys. But yeah, I'm glad I'm okay too.
I believed it. I mean, yeah. The trouble with this part is obviously it was on it was on the stream where she did the husband shit. So there's going to be a natural sensitivity. I'm feeling it myself. I'm like, oh, you know, I don't like it because I don't want to fucking believe this bitch when she's lying again. So I can understand there being a hesitancy, right? But the problem is, if your house gets invaded, that is a very unironic, traumatic thing that would happen to you. And so it's not, like, there's nothing that she's saying or doing here that I think is that antithetical to having your home invaded, if you know what I mean. Sweat for it again award. Yes, exactly. So she seems a bit kind of like dead. But then, presumably, that's probably something you could feel. Because obviously, having like a home invasion situation is going to be a very like fucked thing. Like your entire concept of safety is out the window. You know, bro. I hadn't even thought about that. That's so true. Revenge for the fake blowjob videos, bro. Imagine if the guys were like, we subscribe to your OnlyFans and your blowjob videos are fake, so we've come to take our comeuppance. Right. Your blowjob videos are fake, so we're going to film a real one right now. That's so fucked, man. That's so bad. Come on.
Like, it could have been crazy, crazy bad. I mean, I could not be here, honestly. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't feel like it even happened. Like, it's still a very surreal feeling. I feel like I'm gonna wake up soon, but I don't know. Anyways, but thanks guys for your understanding and support. Like, I've seen a lot of your comments online and lots of messages.
Okay, guys, we've got some. I believe these are women's perspectives. Take them as you will. I sold makeup for a year. She's wearing at least medium coverage with concealer and blush, with eyebrows, a coloured lip balm, and brown mascara. Medium coverage. So I'm guessing you're saying that if there is any bruising, it could feasibly have been covered up by makeup. Is that right?
So I really appreciate the outpouring. Animals are okay, luckily.
And concealer, right? That's something that you put on to hide blemishes, correct? So, okay. Yeah. Okay. It wouldn't just be bruising. Well, I mean, if she was bleeding, she might have had a small... I mean, cuts in the head can bleed a lot, even if it's a very small cut. Like, there's a lot of blood flow around your fucking skull. So it could be that it's only a very minor cut, or maybe it's under the hairline, so you can't see it. Something like that, maybe. Like, if you're getting pistol whipped, it probably is somewhere around the skull. Maybe the temple or something, which you can't obviously see. She said she got pistol whipped, bleeding, and a severe beating. I mean, that is, I mean, it's possible she's embellishing it, sure. But then, like, if someone is the subject, I mean, when was this stream? 16 hours ago. She'd have a massive bump. What, days afterwards?
Okay, that's wonderful.
3 days after.
But how do I make money?
A swelling
off
would go
depressed
down
people?
within a matter of 24 hours tops, right? I don't think you necessarily, like, I feel like the bump would be gone by now. You put fucking ice on it and it goes down normally within a maximum of what? 24 hours tops? It depends how bad it was, I guess. You think it would take longer than that? It's been 3 days. I don't know. In my experience, bumps on the head tend to dissipate after a period of time.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't really talk too much about it right now. But there'll be more info next week. So when I stream again, I'll be able to share more details at that point. Since I can't compromise the investigation going on right now. There's like a lot of information that would, I guess, interfere with the police work and detective work as they process all the info. So, yeah. I just wanted to check in with you guys, though, let you know that I'm okay. So, thanks for being here. Yeah.
A regular bump on the head. But above from getting pistol whipped, that'd be some serious blunt force trauma. It's a very solid, heavy piece of metal making
Okay, that's
contact with your
wonderful.
head.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
If you pew someone, it's probably wise to embellish how much danger you were in. But I still say show us the damage and stop the speculation.
Yeah, I think Don BJ's got the right take here. I think this is probably the correct take. Common for people to exaggerate beatings based on the bias of the panic in the moment. Yeah, it's like, if you watch like a police shooting from afar, for example, it often doesn't really tell the tale of just how terrifying it is to be first-person view of that situation happening. So when you are the one getting beaten, it can seem a lot more severe than it perhaps is. Something like that, maybe. So I think I would say that embellishment, not sure whether it is like embellishment for victim points or embellishment out of that concept that she's in it and doesn't see it's not as bad as she perceives it as. Not sure yet. But I think, yeah, possibly embellished. But I don't think it's easy to look at her here and be like able to assess what injury she's got. Because a bump, even if she's still got a bump, could potentially be under the hairline, so you can't see it. And bruising, there could be concealer used to cover that up. She probably doesn't want to come on stream with a fucking battered face. So it's difficult to really assess just based on looking at her, like what injury she received. 3 days after the fact with makeup on, that's not an easy thing to do. Or 2 days, I should say.
Crazy shit. Literally, it still feels like a movie, so.
Yes, is it calculated exaggeration or sincere exaggeration? Something like that.
Yeah, there'll probably be more footage coming out at some point. Maybe when I go over more info after they're done processing it. But right for now, I can't release anything. It's crazy shit. Yeah.
More footage. We're finally getting... Come on. I'll let someone else say it because I can't. It's too harsh. Listen, I'm not condoning it or anything, but those gunmen gay as hell. We're not making her at least take her clothes off or something. Oh my god. Another howling mutant banger. Bro, I'm retweeting that. I don't care. It's funny. Too funny. Bro, that is insane, dude. This guy is a fucking menace, okay? He's a fucking maniac. He just says crazy shit, bro. He's got to be careful, though. There's all these, like, right-wing Twitter users getting doxxed. That dude is a captive dreamer. That dude who's got David Koresh as his profile picture with a MAGA hat on just got, like, giga doxxed and shit, and people have been going fucking hell for leather at him. Including the Groypers, because even though he's a MAGA guy, I think he's Jewish or something, or like Zionists. And, yeah, they've been going off on him. Gotta be careful out there. Watch out for the leftoids coming at you.
I don't know, time has started moving so slow, though. Since it happened, like, it feels like when I'm a kid again, and you know how, like, when you're a kid, time is, like, so slow, and as you get older, it feels like it goes faster. I feel like time went back to being, like, a glacial speed. Like, I was laying in the hotel room, just, you know, trying to recover and rest, and 10 minutes felt like an hour. It's crazy. I don't know if that's, like, something that...
Oh, wait, what? Captain Dreamer wasn't doxed by lefties. It was esoteric shaggyism. Oh, was it? Sector A-log guy. Oh, okay. Damn. Normally it's the lefties. I didn't realise that. I just saw a bit of commentary and stuff about it. That's wild.
Makes sense, but that's how it's felt. So, very strange feeling right now. But yeah, this is basically just a little short stream to let you guys know that I'm alright, and I'll talk more next week about stuff after I can talk about it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. Why didn't your dogs eat them alive? Unfortunately, I have a golden retriever, so you know, I don't have that kind of thing right now. Yeah. I'm just glad the dogs are okay.
Also, someone made another point in chat that I think is worth considering. Because the pistol whip thing, she's saying she put her hands up to defend herself. It's possible that, you know, in doing so, she maybe deflected the blow or hit her hand or something like that instead. And she's got some sort of plaster or brace maybe type thing on her finger. So maybe it's that.
But yeah, next week when the story is ready to tell, I'll have someone help me fill in the gaps. So there'll be more about it next week.
I mean, it does come across as quite... There's a genuineness here. Dude, guys. Okay, listen. I want this to be bullshit. It would be much better drama if it was. I don't like Amouranth. I've been tricked. I've been tricked by this demonic temptress before. So I am obviously cautious and don't want to do so again. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, won't get fooled again. As fucking George Bush said that one time, okay? She bewitched me, exactly. Bro, she not only she not only bullshitted me, okay, on the husband stuff, right? I then went onto her OnlyFans for journalism purposes, and what do I see? $100 for a blowjob video. So I pay $100, and what do I get? I get some fake bullshit. She's sucking a rubber cock. Ridiculous. And then next time she puts out another one, $100, hardcore fuck video. And I'm like, wow, she's surely going to be doing it for real this time. And so I paid $100 and she's fucking a rubber cock. And then she put... So far I'm $3,000 down. $3,000 down. And I haven't seen her fucking handle a real cock once.
Yeah, this is a lot to process, sorry. If I confuse you guys with tweets, sorry about that. I had to, yeah, it was all crazy in the moment. But yeah, there was reasons that had to happen that I will explain more next week. people here helping with the investigation. But yeah. Ammo died, this is a clone, chat says. Sometimes it feels that way, I don't know. Time has felt really slow.
Yeah, dude, bro, my fucking, look, my strawberry Carmex is like out. I'm having to literally squeeze the last drops out of it. That's, bro, that sounds fucking weird. I need to go to the store and get some more, but I just haven't bothered yet.
It's very strange, but yeah.
Right. Let me just squeeze the last drops out as I'm watching Amouranth. One of the vinegar strokes, guys. Hang on. Oh, it's spurting out everywhere. There we go. Perfect.
Chat says
Beautiful.
There's a guy in the back. Are you assuming?
Have a little taste, lovely.
Anyways, next week will be a lot more of an interesting stream for you guys, probably, when I can share more.
Oh, we're funnier, don't we? We're funnier, don't we, guys? We're funnier.
But yeah.
Chud, this reaction is extremely poor. Can you just scream whore 50 times? Bro, I'm trying to listen, okay? As I said before, being skeptical is fine. You know, I think the problem is twofold. I think people are faking things on an equivalent line where embellishing claims about your husband being abusive towards you, it's particularly when the police aren't involved, is a different level to faking a crime and reporting it to the police. So I think that, you know, if this is bullshit, okay, I think the thing that would be bullshit is she's faked it. She's paid people to fake break into a house. I don't believe that the police have tweeted out about it, and Donut Operator is seemingly independently verified with the police. Right? I don't, you know. Embellishing, bro, you didn't learn. Okay, okay. I'm sorry that I'm not using the exact language that you want me to, okay? Right? I'm just trying to describe it in simple terms to understand. It's very annoying when someone jumps on a word that you use, okay? Very irritating. It's very irritating when people do that. I'm just trying to highlight that there's a difference between saying what she said about her husband and faking a crime and reporting it to the police. These are very different acts with different levels of action required and consequences that could be dealt out. The consequence of bullshitting about her husband was you're a lying whore. The consequences here if she's lying is she's on criminal charges. It's a pretty serious offence. It's a felony, is it not, to report a fake crime to the police? Like, that could bring about pretty significant personal consequence for doing that. So, I doubt, like, and also, so what you've got to think about here, the risk is tremendous if she's found out to have been lying about this or it's fake. What are the upsides for her? She has recently just got a spate of attention off the back of this beef that she had over watching Asmongold. And that's on top of an extremely successful career that she's got already. So what are the upsides of her lying about this when the downsides are criminal charges? Content and donos for a week. Are you not listening to what I'm saying? Do you understand the level of wealth that Amouranth has achieved? A week of donos for this is a trivial amount of money for her. She's literally like a multi-millionaire at this point. Okay, the upsides of her lying about her husband was she was clearly going through some sort of negative relationship thing and she could get the support of the internet. But you're missing an important piece of the analysis, because you're fucking retarded. What was the downside of doing that? There was not meaningful or significant downside beyond criticism of her engaging in that behavior. But the downside of lying here is criminal charges. Okay? So that's the difference. Blindsided by hatred. Yes. Just think about this for a second. You know, anyone that thinks this is about like her making more money, I think you need to go and look at just how much money Amouranth has got. She is a multi-millionaire, right? She does not need money from her simps for a week, right? She's got plenty of money as it is. She's just solicited a bunch of attention off the back of some gay drama about Asmongold. Okay? There's no reason for her to fake a crime and criminally report it to the police for money or that kind of attention. She did ask Fresh and Fit to hook her up with Andrew Tate the other day. Maybe she's meeting him in prison. Okay.
I don't know. Just feels still crazy. A lot of emotions to process. Thanks for clapping.
You said the same thing about the husband thing. I admit that I got the husband stuff wrong the first time I looked at it. Okay? There's no way that I said this about the husband stuff because, dude, bro, you people are so fucking retarded. I didn't say about the husband stuff because this is a new dynamic that's being added, right? I can't remember what my coverage exactly was like, but I just think I favoured Amouranth's side of it. And I don't think I was like going super hard at people that didn't agree, right? I think I just said, oh yeah, it seems like she's been badly treated here or something like that, right? So I don't know if I even was as strong when talking about that. But with this, I'm like, well, I would need some pretty compelling evidence to back up the idea that she's faking this in some way when the downsides of doing so are so tremendous.
Yeah, no, it feels like a movie just happened. I don't know. Not a good movie, but, you know, at least I'm here.
Yes, Nicholas. Thank you for sweeping for me, mate. I appreciate it. Getting the husband thing wrong is significantly better than assuming she faked it and being laughably wrong. I mean, look, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because chatters will never have to account for their L's, which is fine. That's the benefit of being a chatter, you know. Not being in the hot seat, it is what it is. But, you know, it's just, if you could point me to something that would allow me to conclude or at least see the argument this is fake, I'd be all for it. But no one is doing that. No one is actually doing that. They're just acting like because she's lied before about something else, she's going to lie about this. Your only evidence she's not is the word of donor operator. You're wrong. It's also the fact that the Houston Police Union tweeted out about it too. I don't believe women with zero evidence. There's some evidence that this occurred. There's also the video as well. The broken door. The broken door. Bro, also the broken door is also evidence.
It's kind of like a reoccurring nightmare, actually. Like, since I was a kid, I've always had dreams of something like that happening. Since I was like 3, I used to have dreams of people breaking in and chasing me. It's crazy.
Okay, American Police Union known for their honesty. So you're telling me that you believe that the American Police Union are tweeting out in regards to help with a crime that they don't think happened, right? I mean, that just sounds crazy to me. Like, I think it's pretty obvious that they believe it happened. So at this point, I don't think you can claim the thing is fake. I think the only claim that you've got is the idea that she faked the actual break-in. Well, no, that's the point I'm making. Is even the police thing doesn't prove what happened necessarily, but it shows that a report has been made to the police because they're going off of that to put the tweet out about it, right? They're using police information to put a tweet out to ask for more information about it. So the only thing you got left is she's faked the break-in. I can make the account and pay Twitter for a check. It's a government account. You can't just make a government account. That needs to be approved and checked. See, this is what I mean about the bad arguments. If someone was like, hey, Chud, listen, I've actually got this piece of information here. This points to it more being fake. I'd be like, cool, let's have a look at it. But people just make absolutely insanely bad arguments, and it's like, bro, you just sound retarded. Blinded by hatred.
Therapy? Yeah, no, I'm definitely looking at like counseling and stuff for it. Yeah.
I just wish he showed us a little more evidence. There's evidence out there you can find if you want to find it.
Yeah, I'm not going to stay here tonight.
Like here, she is not sitting here thinking, I need to prove that this happened to people that are endlessly skeptical. Okay? She's already posted the CCTV. There's a tweet from the Houston Police Union. And there's also a donut operator who has independently verified this, although whether or not you trust that is up to you, I guess.
Leaving tonight, so I just came home to make sure like everything was okay and make sure all the birds are okay. Because right now I have family members caring for my dogs while I'm in hotels and stuff this week, so. But yeah, crazy shit. I don't know. World's crazy right now.
Impossible. Well, maybe she hadn't lied before. People would believe her. I mean, okay, dude. I don't even think that's true. I think you're very delusional to think that she would just be believed by people if she hadn't lied before, first of all. Also, I don't really like this idea that it's the boy who cried wolf. The point of the boy who cried wolf is he did the same thing repeatedly. So you'd make that point if she had like a few times said that she was abused by her husband, that she wasn't, and then she actually was, right? That would be the boy who cried wolf, right? The boy who cried wolf isn't like, oh, there's a wolf, there's a wolf, there's a wolf, and then they get raped by an immigrant. I don't know where that came from. Oh, well, we don't. You say you got raped by an immigrant, but you said there was a wolf outside a bunch of times, so we're not going to believe you. It's like the severity of what is being claimed is a lot higher and different to what was claimed before.
Yep. I guess that's pretty much all I have, all I can tell you guys right now. So I'm limited on what I can say while the detectives are working on the case, so I guess next week there'll be more stuff about it. But just know for now, I really appreciate you guys' support and all the people reaching out to me. Like, it means a lot to me. But yeah.
Chud is a massively different Amouranth story. Okay.
The Horn of Gondor.
Oh
Thank
God,
you.
she's so annoying. Shut up, you fake nerd. Get back to sucking your other cocks, bitch.
Crazy shit.
Okay.
The Matrix is attacking me. Just give me some headphones. All right. That's about it, I guess, for now. Thanks for clapping. But yeah, I actually have to go pack for my my thing. My prior commitment that I'm still planning to do. So I will probably see you guys next week, where I can tell you guys more. Yup. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for staying in touch. Thanks to all the real friends out there who don't just, you know, glom onto hate for clout. It's good to know who the real ones are. Yep. All right. I will see you guys next week. Bye for now.
Jupiter's Delight. She gives amazing Jupiter's Delight, but it can be a nervous thing. I just think your like analysis of body language or whatever, right? You need to dude, you need to get down to the brass tacks of this. This is the problem with a lot of your analysis here. Forget all your fucking gay body language analysis. It's the brass tacks we're dealing with here. What benefit is there that would make Amouranth want to risk committing a felony by making a false report to the police by faking a crime? What is the upside to that would mean she'd want to take that risk, where she's a millionaire, she's got plenty of attention and clout as it is, has got successful businesses and all of that stuff? Attention. What attention? Why does she need this attention? What possible benefit is there of having this kind of attention that she can't get elsewhere in another fashion? She could get any fucking attention she wants, more attention. So I guess my response to that would be, I'm somewhat skeptical of the idea that someone this rich and famous would need more attention and would therefore risk a felony to get that. And people talk about Jussie Smollett. And yes, obviously that's another good example, isn't it? Where there's a celebrity that faked something for attention or whatever. But Jussie Smollett, I think, was like in the doldrums of his career. I don't think he was like wasn't the point that he wanted attention because he was not doing very well or something. Like he was on some show and it was kind of in the doldrums. He wasn't that popular or successful, and he was, the reason he took that risk, he literally was falling off, and in order to try and stop that, rather than fucking grind and do something good, he just thought he'd fake a hate crime because it was in the midst of the Black Lives Matter stuff. Jussie Smollett was about to get kicked off of Empire. He had a leak of the script where they're killing off the character, and that's why he did it. Oh, okay. Okay. Right, got it. I guess, that gives an explanation of why he would do that. But there's no such equivalent explanation for why Amouranth would do this, Juicy Smollett. Anyway, there we go, guys. Anyway, listen, you had your fill yesterday of the women hate content when we covered the Sinner stuff. We can't hate women all the time, guys, okay? I get it. Amouranth is really annoying. I get it. I agree, okay? But in this case, much like the pirate software stuff, I must find in favor of, this incident having very likely happened, okay? And at worst, there is some sort of embellishment that Amouranth is engaged in. And I'm not able to discern whether that is a malicious embellishment or an honest, not seeing it from the outside and it seeming worse. And I will await more information before I further think about this and see what I think about it. But yeah. There we go. There we go, guys. Very fair and balanced coverage as always. People should just calm down, but her actions have garnered the hate she receives, even if it's unreasonable, so my sympathy's limited. Oh, that's a fair take. I could agree with that. That's fair. Yeah, the police report I don't think has been posted, but I would have thought that people would be able to dig that up if they wanted to. I'm not sure how it works in Texas. But yeah. Right, guys. We have got some fantastic news. After I was shitting on Henry the other day, he's actually released a segment for us to leech off, which I'm actually, mouth-watering over, I must say. Because there's been an update on the NM poll stuff, and I fucking love covering NM poll stuff. Because NM poll is a little wretch who moans about fucking drama coverage all the time. So I'm very happy to get to this. I expect an apology. I won't apologise to you, Nicholas Judson. I literally couldn't care less. You could literally die tomorrow and it would make no difference to me because you're a random name in chat that I don't recognise. But if I'm wrong, I will, of course, publicly say that I'm wrong. And I will say, you know, I take the L. Yes, fell for it. I'll even, listen, we'll do the fell for it again award, okay? We'll do the fell for it again award. That's what we'll do. It's fine. It's fine. Fell for it again award. I'll accept that. But we'll see. We'll see. Right. NM poll. Let's cover this NM poll thing. Use your real name, though. I don't think your real name is Nicholas Judson. That sounds like some sort of Jude, Judd, Jew, Juden, Juden son, Juden.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
As a man, woman hate is based, but I respect my women humans unlike these tards in chat.
If you're right, haters, no, dude, bro, it's just, bro. It's just a bit irritating, isn't it? You know, it's like, obviously, it's fine. I accept it. But in fact, it's not even true. Bro, what's annoying about it is I do think it's important. Hey, level 250, thank you. I do think it's important to, you know, be fair and get things right and not make too strong a claim about something if you can't, whatever, right? But then other people will just say shit and then they'll be totally wrong and then they never fucking mention it again and just move on. And it's like, okay, dude. That's like that's like a Vosh classic. I remember when Vosh got the Rittenhouse stuff so fucking wrong. And then it turned out, and then he got found not guilty in court and he just was like, oh, well... that's that then, and that was it. He kind of acted like that was always the take that he'd had about it.